Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of Chilled Relaxed Plant Content, where we talk about the good, the bad, the thriving, and the dying plants in our collection. And we just try to learn how to grow our plants better, so they don't die. So today, I was gonna do some repotting, and I wasn't gonna record it because sometimes doing plant stuff is for me, not it's just for me. But I saw something that I've never seen before, and I wanted to show you guys real quick. So I'll first show you that, and then I guess we'll get to repotting. But so this is a Dracaena. I have a couple, and when I first bought it, they were standing up straight, right? It came in this pot. There was no cash po. It was $7.98. 2 stalks. They're doing good. Everything's great. And I started watering it, and I bottom water most of my plants. So I noticed it started leaning over, and so I get sick of it, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna repot this plant, and that hence this video. So I've lifted up to get ready to repot it, and it is shot out. This is a root. This was not like this before. I've never seen a root that thick. That's just crazy. Yeah. But I don't know which plant it's connected to. I hope it's a root. If it's a bug, I'm about to flip out. But no, it's a root. It's got to be a root. Better be a root. Anyway, it's a root. It's a root. Yeah, so I just figured I'd show you that. That is really cool. That is the thickest root I've ever seen, ever. Yeah, so I'll switch the angle around so that you can see the other plants, or I'll just introduce you to the other plants I'm repotting now. We'll just do it that way. Okay, so we're repotting these 4 Dracaenas. They were originally in a larger, bowl-shaped, I made a video on it, and I had more of them, but they didn't do so well with being transplanted. I think there was too much soil in it, and some of the roots started rotting and all of that. So I'm going to be repotting all of these plants into individual smaller pots. They all have a little funky design, and I'll figure something else. I'll figure what else I should put in that other planter. Maybe my Peperomia obtusifolia. They kind of like a little bit more water, and I want that bowl to be like the bowl pot, but that's what we're gonna call it, to be more of like a vertical type of plant, because I do intend to keep them on the floor. They're on little rolling carts, and I roll them around when I need to sweep. So they need to be like a vertical, standing up type of plant, and I think the obtusifolia will do that. So, all right, this is the game plan. All right, repot all the Dracaenas, hope none of them die, and keep it going. Alrighty, so see you in a little bit. Okay guys, so really quick, this is the bowl pot that the Dracaenas were originally in. I'm going to be reusing the soil because why not? But yeah, if you think the Peperomias would do well in this, the Peperomia obtusifolia, let me know in the comments if you think I would end up rotting it, or if there's another type of plant that's more vertical that I can put in here. I do have one of these already with Sansevierias in it, and I really like how that looks. So, I don't know. That's why I kind of want a vertical type of a plant in this pot. But anyway, so I'm going to be using the stirts. Let's get you out of the way. And I guess we'll just start potting stuff up, huh? You can see everything. Looks good, looks good. Now, I cut off a lot of the roots on some of these guys that looked kind of dried up. I left like the larger roots and I want to place it. I don't know if I really want to bury the stem because I think that'll lead to rot. So I got to, they're kind of like going to be shallow, I guess, until they re-put or regrow more roots. But I think that will be the best chance for them to survive, maybe. Just dig a little hole, shove it in, stick the roots in, and then this. And that's it. Doesn't look bad, right? I think it looks cute. Alright, on to the next one. Let me show you also what the pots look like. I think these, when I bought them, it said they were made in France, I think. If I can find one that still has the tag on it. Made in Spain, sorry. So these guys were made in Spain, and they're cute. They have a little bit of texture to them. They're colorful, they're vibrant. I got them for like $5 when I first moved out here. I got a couple of them, didn't know what to use them for, and now I do. So these are gonna hold my Dracaena collections. So I like Dracaenas. Growing up, like at doctor's appointments, at dentists, whatever, they always had Dracaenas, right? And they would always have them like these huge Dracaenas in these itty bitty small little pots, and like the Dracaenas were growing crazy. They'd have like 3 or 4 stems coming out. They'd be branching off, and so I want my Dracaenas to look like that one day, you know. And right now they're kind of like little trees, maybe. But that's the goal here. It's just to have a whole bunch of little Dracaena trees. I think they're just really cool. I like how they are very, I don't want to say malleable because, you know, once it's a tree, you can't really bend it too much. But they will bend towards the light, and so you can kind of train them that way. Kind of like a bonsai, but not. You know what I mean? Anyway, this guy's all potted up. Alright, the next pot has some olives on it. It's got all the little lines are like bumpy. I don't know how else to say it, but yeah, they're cute. They're like a semi-glazed terracotta. It's cute. So, do you guys have any favorite Dracaenas? Can all Dracaenas, I have a question, can all Dracaenas end up growing into like little trees? If anybody knows, let me know. Or if like the ones I'm potting up, hoping to be a tree one day, are really ever going to ever end up being a bush. If you know, let me know. So we're going to be putting this guy in it. Look how pretty. These are the roots that we're starting off with. Let's hope it can survive. Dig it down a little bit. I see a whole bunch of videos where people like literally just pop these guys, cut them up, pop them in the ground or in soil, and they root and they grow into these huge plants, and I'm hoping I have the same luck, but not too optimistic about it. But Dracaenas are relatively common. I don't have any like rare Dracaenas. I don't even know if there are rare Dracaenas, but I think it will be okay. The next one is this cute little flower design. And so normally I'll usually speed these parts of the videos up and I'll put music behind them, but I'm not monetized, right? I'm not big enough to be monetized. I'm like a quarter of the way there. So if you know, you want to help me out, hit the subscribe button. A whole bunch of you guys watch the videos, but none of you guys subscribe, and it's really heartbreaking, guys. Very heartbreaking. Subscribe, be my friend. It's cool. But this is what we're putting in here. But a couple of my videos are getting ads put on them, and obviously I'm not the one putting them on there. I'm not getting any money from those ads. And a larger YouTuber who is monetized recently stated that some, I guess, people who are giving music to either YouTube or to other apps that you're editing on that's supposed to be, monetarily safe and stuff like that, or usable anyway, have been pulling their music after it gets posted and then claiming copyright and then getting the proceeds of that video, which is kind of annoying, it's kind of messed up. But so I haven't been putting music to my videos, and it's kind of like a little social experiment to see if I still get ads put on my videos or not without the music. I know YouTube can just add ads onto videos if they want, but I don't think I'm big enough kind of like for that. So I'm wondering if it's the little intro music that is trying to monetize my videos and get the proceeds from my videos being watched. So that's why we're not doing it. Alright. So this guy's done. So the next plant I'm going to repot is already, what are these called? The Dragon Surprise or Sunshine Surprise. And he's in this pot, and it's a very pretty pot, but there's a lip, and so one, we have roots coming out of the bottom. Two, when I go to bottom water this, there's always standing water, and it just it gets gross. So we're gonna switch out this pot, put another plant in there another day, and yeah. So we're gonna be putting this plant into this guy, a little polka dot stripe design. Now this plant is already about 1.5 feet long or tall. I'm just going to try to pull it out. I should do this over the dirt, right? Ooh. Let's see what the roots look like in here. Okay, so just knock some of the dirt away. So these are what the, let me get you in frame. So this is what the roots look like for this guy. It's not bad. It's not really, it wasn't really root bound, so I think the plant will be fine. Oh, maybe the bottom's kind of crazy looking. But I'm putting it in this plant anyway, this pot anyway, because that's where I want it. Okay. Throw a little bit of dirt on the bottom of this and just pluck them in and then backfill this guy. Alright. So tell me in the comments below what your favorite part of owning plants are. Is it the hunt for the new plant? Is it acquiring the new plant? Is it shopping in stores? Is it online shopping? Is it creating the wish lists? Is it repotting? Is it making the tags? Is it looking up information about this new plant that you obtained? What about owning plants motivates you to continue, I guess, owning plants and excites you about being a plant owner? Yeah, so I don't really want to, these guys were already, can you see? Yeah. So these parts of the roots were already exposed, so I don't really want to put them back in the dirt, I don't think, unless you think I should. If somebody knows, let me know in the comments below if you think I should or not. But I think I'm going to leave them out and opened. I'm going to cut these littler roots off because they kind of look a little dry. so I know you can't really see this plant, but you can see the little branch or trunk, I guess, of it. And we'll pull you this way to show you those pretty leaves. Ooh, pretty, pretty leaves. Alright, so we got that one. Let's put it out of the way. And now we're on to the plants that started this whole video. Yeah, so I guess I'll show you the pot. We got another little flower and polka dot swirly design. Very cute, very cute. And then this is called, it's just called a dragon tree. Dracaena. They don't have like a specific name for it, but I'll show you again really quick. This is the root that popped out. It was not like this when I bought this plant. So I'm excited and interested to see. Oh, look. You see both of them? No, you can't. I don't know. Ooh. Let me give you. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Okay. There's two. Huge roots. Huge. I guess it's one for each plant. But holy crap. I've never seen roots this large before. No, the two big roots are just to one plant. That is weird. Look at that. So is this plant gonna now shoot off new, like a new baby plant eventually? Like it shoots off this like thick root and then eventually pops up another plant? Is that how these guys spread? I don't know. But this guy's definitely got roots. Now this guy doesn't have any of that. No, he doesn't have any thick roots, really. Interesting. Yeah, so also let me know in the comments below what these types of roots are called. If there's like a specific name to them, if this is how this plant reproduces, it shoots out like tubers and then plants it, like puts up, because this guy's kind of green, but I think maybe it's just because he was sticking out of the bottom of the pot. But that is crazy looking. Alright, let's pot these guys up. And probably end up calling it a night, right? It's kind of late. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get both of these guys in here because of these roots. Let me move the camera again. Hold on. Okay, we're back. So this is kind of like the conundrum. It won't really go any deeper than that, which is okay. But this pot, I think, might end up being too small for both of these plants. I don't know. But I don't have another pot or anybody to give one of these plants to. Does anybody want a Dracaena? This little guy right here. If you want him, let me know in the comments below. We could set up a trade. And yeah, that's I guess what we're going to have to do, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just try it. We'll see what happens. We'll pot them up together. Worst case scenario, I can always replace it. Or, I mean, take it out of the pot, not replace it. And there we go. The mess. This one. I don't know. so this is what we got going on for this guy. Alright, so I do have one other Dracaena, but I don't have another pot for it. I'll show you that really quick. And then I guess this could also be like maybe my Dracaena tour. Maybe. Let's see. Alright. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, and this is my oldest living Dracaena. This is a Dracaena marginata. Ooh, I've had this lovely lady, for a couple of years now. And look at the new growth coming in. Very pretty, dark green with like the red marginated leaves, I guess. They're leaves, yeah. But hopefully you could see. I don't know. But this is what we got going on. This is what her pot looks like. It's cute, funky. This is her stem. These are some of the dying leaves at the bottom we gotta pull off. And yeah, this is one of my plants. I'm not repotting this one. I like her in this pot. And yeah, she's pretty. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, I'm back. So, might as well make this a little my Dracaena collection tour plant video type of thing. So this is my other one. I don't know what this plant was called. It didn't have a name. But this is what the leaves look like. Ooh, back up, Kelly. This is what the leaves look like. It's still alive, doing well. This is the pot it's in right now. I prefer to get another pot like the other ones, just so that they kind of look the same. I try to match my pots, but it doesn't always work. And then I have this little, it is a Dracaena. It's a complete neon type of Dracaena. I accidentally knocked off all of the leaves off the top of it. And so when I pulled it out, I noticed it still had some roots. So I just popped it in water just to see. Maybe it'll grow back, maybe it won't. Worst case scenario, I don't have this Dracaena anymore. Yeah, so if you know the name of any of these Dracaenas, also let me know in the comments below, because I have no idea what the names of any of these guys are. Unfortunately, if they're just generic names, Dracaena, Dragon Tree. I think one of them's Janet Craig. I know that one. The other one, somebody's a surprise dragon, sunshine, something, but I don't remember exactly. But anyway, this has been my, I guess, Dracaena collection tour plant repot. Try to save my plant video with me. So, yeah, whatever it is, right? Hey, yeah, so until next time, relax, plant, and peace out.